What's up guys, Jake Desarles back out again with another Pokemon Go PvP video, and in today's video we're going to be doing some Sinister Cup battles. So we've got against 92 Kingdom. He's a member of the Pogo Points Discord. He's a tournament champion for the Clothgar Mirror Cup. I don't know what format it was, so we're going to be leading with a Poliwrath into his Marowak. So he's going to be the meta man. He's going to have everything possibly meta in this matchup. So he's going to be running Steelix, Marowak, and Poliwrath, one of the hardest combinations to beat. And you're going to see me attempt to beat it. As you can see, if I would have hit an excellent there, it would have been real good. And I really wish he wouldn't have snuck out that move there. And I probably shouldn't shield here. But I'm going to shield because I have a ton of energy. And then I'm going to try to farm a little bit off the Marowak. But he brings in this Poliwrath, so I just go straight for the Shadow Punch, and I really mess up here. I don't go for the... I think I can get to the Shadow Ball, but I cannot. I should have went for the Shadow Punch. I could have drew a shield there. So I'm going to bring in Poliwrath for the mirror match, and it's going to be a bad situation for me because he's going to be charged up fast, so I'm going to farm up a ton of energy, and I don't have any shields. This won't kill me. It's going to take me down pretty low, but it won't kill. So I'm going to go from high power punches now and hopefully get a shield from him so I can make this a little bit closer. But I know that I have a problem in the back because I have Bastiodon. So I don't know how I'm going to win this. I don't know. I don't think I would have been able to even survive to get to my... Maybe I would have to get to Power Punch to kill him, but I don't know. If I get to Power Punch, I win. He's going to get the 2 Power Punches. So yeah, he would have been able to beat me easy. He's just farming me up. So good game against the meta man, 92 Kingdom, the supreme meta team already. GG's. So in this game, you're going to see me going against the meta, and I'm going to be running Xatu. Xatu is going to be an off-meta pick. It's going to be anti-meta. I'm going to go for the boost here. I'm going to try to get the boost. Hoping to get a little boost on those attacks against his Empoleon. He's not going to shield. It's not really going to do much. And I'm not even going to be able to get to a second charge move. So that's bad. I'm going to bring in my Cresselia to hopefully farm up a little bit on this Empoleon. I'm expecting a Hydro Pump. Uses Flash Cannon. That's good for me. And I'm going to farm up this Empoleon. And I need to put Confusion on my... Cresselia. Tanner and I easily done 27, the king of the Sims. We were going over it, and Cresselia does farm up energy a little bit better with that extra sensory, but the Confusion is going to be doing the damage needed to kill some ghosts in this this cup. So I'm going to be using probably Confusion on my Cresselia. If I do run it, I will in my next couple, probably the next couple YouTube videos, it's going to be Confusion Cresselia, because I think that Confusion users are going to be necessary in this meta because of how much damage they can do against Haunter. So I'm going to be basically dying here because there's no possible way that I can win. So I'm just going to die because I don't think there's any way I could have won this match at all. There's no possible way. He's got a shield. He's going to shield anything I throw at him. Maybe if I launch the Stone Edges at him. But I still think I lose. It's going to be a GG. So GG's 92 Kingdom, the meta man. So guys, we are going to be going into another match against 92 Kingdom. I finally get a good lead, guys. We're going to see if this is actually a rock, paper, scissors cup. I'm going to lead Bastiodon into Marowak. Then I'm going to have a hard counter to Medicham. Not going to shield here. Nothing he throws at me is going to be doing super effective damage. It's going to throw a Power Punch to try to get charged up. Charm is going to melt that Medicham. So it's a perfect scenario for me. He's going to bring back in Marowak to farm up a little bit. I'm going to go for a Synchronize here. Wish I had Shadow Ball, but I don't have it yet on this Gardevoir because I don't have any dust. So I'll probably get it before the tournament, but I think I'm going to invest in some other things first. But I do like Gardevoir. It's looking really good, and I think if I get Shadow Ball on it, it's going to do even better. So going to bring in Bastiodon. Don't need to shield here. It's going to be Shadow Ball. It's going to take off about 20% damage. So I'm going to farm up this Marowak. I'm going to shield here because I don't want to get down too low if he has a Poliwrath in the back. So this is going to be a close one no matter what because he's got a shield. And it's Steelix. So I'm going to go for a Flamethrower here. And I think I have maybe Primeape in the back, I don't know. Go for another Flamethrower here. I don't know what I have in the back. I forget. So I'm going to go for Flamethrower. That's going to melt him a little bit. And I'm going to try to time up a switch here to Frostlass. Yeah, Frostlass in the back. So that's good for me. I can farm up a good bit. I was basically trying to sack swap this Frostlass. But I can take a crunch to the face because it's not stab. So I'm going to be able to get to an Avalanche. So I'm going to shield up here because I think Avalanche is going to kill. Because it's going to be a very strong move against the Steelix here. So we're going to see what it does. I think it'll kill for sure. Yeah, it does kill. So Steelix ain't that big, boys. GG's in that one. So next up, we're going to move into some matches against Titan. I'm going to be leading with Haunter. It's a Legacy Haunter with Shadow Ball. So I'm going to be going for a switch here immediately into Primeape to farm up. And he's going to bring in Marowak. So you're going to see what Primeape can do against Marowak. So I've got some energy farm. This is good. Night Slash is going to be doing a big chunk of damage. So I'm going to go for a shield here. I have to do. Bone Club's not going to be doing that much, but that Shadow Ball is. So I'm going to go for a bunch of farming here, and then I'm going to go for a bait. And I'm hoping that I can get that last shield. And Titan's a genius, so he doesn't shield. And then I'm going to get off Night Slash here, which I'm hoping he does shield, so I can get that last shield off, which would be nice. So he doesn't shield. You can see how much damage it does. And I'm almost able to farm down this Marowak, but I'm not able to. So I'm going to not shield this Primeape. So Energy Advantage Primeape is very good. And I'm going to be able to come in with Haunter, charge it up, and I'm expecting Empoleon to come back in. And I'm going to farm a little bit. Too much. I wanted to farm for 2, and I cannot get to that Shadow Punch. So gonna shield here, the Flash Cannon, and I'm hoping he has nothing is good. He's just Steelix, so it's bad. I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower here, but I know it's GG's because shield are down, and he could just go straight for an Earthquake. So yeah, just not gonna be able to kill him. Very well played. If I get the Shadow Sneak off, I think I win. Because then Gengar can use a Shadow Sneak or a Shadow Ball against this Steelix and do some damage. So GG's Titan. So we're going to hop into the next match against Titan. I'm going to be leading with Bastiodon. He's going to lead with Bayonet. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to farm this Bayonet. And just, it's kind of like a Skarmory, you know what I mean? It's going to get you... It's like Skarmory versus Venusaur, you know what I mean? Like, Venusaur is going to take you down a lot of health eventually. With those Frenzy Plants, but you can just kind of farm it up. Maybe not Skarmory Venusaur, but I'm going to farm it up to get a ton of stuff, ton of energy, and then I'm going to wait for whatever comes in, and I'm assuming it's going to be a hard counter, and it's Empoleon's pretty hard counter with the Waterfall, and I'm going to use the Flamethrower. It's going to be neutral, water and steel typing, so hits for a pretty good amount, and I'm going to bring in Primeape to farm down this Empoleon. So I'm going to have some energy and Wax coming in, of course, as per usual. It's a pretty tanky Pokemon, Marowak, but Primeape ain't no slouch, so he doesn't shield the first one. And I'm going to go for another Night Slash here, and I'm assuming he's going to shield this, so I should have shield baited. He's really low, and I'm like, okay, I have 1 Pokemon left. He has 1 Pokemon left. I don't need a shield because I think I can farm down this Marowak. And he's going to die with the shield, and so am I. So, well, I'm going to win with the shield. So, GG's on that one. So, we're going to hop into the last match against Titan. I'm leading with Primeape, and he's going to be leading with Frostlass. So, you guys are going to see how this one works out. I don't know what's going on his side of the screen. I don't know if he doesn't have Avalanche yet, and I don't know who gets the moves first. I haven't done the sim yet, but I get to Night Slash, and I'm going to be able to get the Night Slash off before he gets to and Avalanche, I think, or it's Shadow Ball. Okay, it's Shadow Ball. So I don't know how this works, but I get to the Night Slash again. He's going to have to shield or he's going to die. I think I have to look at these sims because this is a very interesting match because Frostlass is extremely meta because it's weird typing. And then I'm going to switch into Haunter because I know I can fast move down this Frostlass before he gets off another charge move. And he's going to bring in Empoleon. I'm going to launch this Shadow Ball and watch how much damage this guy does, guys. Watch this. Yeah. Empoleon has a Shadow Ball problem. And then I'm going to be able to get to a Shadow Sneak. Oh my god, guys. So good. So good when shields are down. It's so spammy. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to bring in Bastiodon here to make an easy, quick work of this. So GG's on that one, Titan. The moment you guys have all been waiting for. The matches against Easily Done 27, my PvP coach and my training partner, one of the 3 grind squad members other than myself. He's got me in a bad situation here because I don't have Bubble, and Bubble is going to be the difference maker in this this matchup. It's going to be close no matter what. I think that I can win if I shield, but I don't know what happens. So I'm going to go for a power punch here, and then I'm going to go for an ice punch. And you're going to see what happens in the no shield with a Mudshot Poliwrath versus Alolan Marowak. So I'm going to be able to get off an ice punch with about 1 HP left. And it's going to take him down a pretty decent amount because I'm charged up, but I'm not going to be able to get the victory. So Alolan Marowak wins in a no shield scenario against a Mudshot Poliwrath. So I'm going to go for maybe not. Maybe if I use ice punches instead. But I don't know if I can get the 3 ice punches, so I don't know. Who knows? Don't take my word for that. So I'm going to bring in Primeape, and I'm going to farm up off of this Marowak. And I'm assuming he's going to bring in a hard counter, and he brings in Poliwrath. So I'm going to go for Cross Chop here, Legacy Primeape, Goated. And then I'm going to switch into Gallade immediately. I'm expecting something like, oh, Raichu, that was different. So if I had Leaf Blade here, I would be in good shape, but I don't, so I'm going to choose not Shield here. Thunder Punch is going to do a ton of damage, so Gallade's kind of glassy a little bit, and I'm going to go for a close combat here. Really wish I had Leaf Blade because I think I would have had 2 of them, and I think I would have won this match. Definitely would have won this match, but yeah, bring in Primeape. I'm not going to Shield for some reason. I don't know why I didn't shield there, but it didn't really matter because he had a shield and 2 shields. He had 2 shields and he had Power Punch. So it was GG's for sure. Good game, Tanner. Good game 1. So we're going to move into match number 2. I think him and I did like 7 battles, but I think I'm picking the best ones out of all of them. So this is a bad lead for Tanner. I've got Gallade leading into Gallade, leading into Poliwrath, and I'm going to bring in this Gardevoir to handle this Gallade. Obviously, he's going to be doing super effective damage with the charms. So he's going to bring in Marowak. Now, if I have Shadow Ball, maybe this is a little bit better. I'm going to get to Synchronize almost. I'm so close. And I have nothing to hard counter Marowak on this team, so this is why this is going to be a good match. You're going to see how shield play is very important. Tanner's going to play this really well. He's going to come back from a bad lead, I think, and beat me. I'm going to choose not to shield this, and it's Bone Club, so very good decision by me. And then I'm going to go for a Nice Slash here, I believe, but I've got to shield this because I'm thinking it's Shadow Ball. He's got a ton of energy, and it's Bone Club again. He Bone Clubbed me 3 times. So I'm going to farm up a ton of energy. I've got Cross Chop ready to go. Use the Cross Chop. Good. Got another Cross Chop ready to go. Good. And then I'm going to switch perfectly into Gallade, and I'm thinking he's going to Bone Club here. So I'm going to farm up off of this Poliwrath and use Low Kick here. And then, or Close Combat, yeah. And then he's going to farm up off of me, and he's going to have a move ready, and he's going to kill me. So very well played by Tanner. That was probably one of the best matches we played all night. I'm hoping that the next one is another great match, Tanner. So you guys are going to see the best match I've played so far in this format against Easily Done 27 and against anyone. So I'm going to lead Primeape into his Steelix here. Bad scenario for him. And he's going to bring in Gallade, so I'm going to bring in my Gardevoir to hard counter this Gallade. I think if I have Shadow Ball on this Gardevoir, it's a lot more useful. So I'm going to need to invest in it because I'm really liking this lineup here, and I really like Gardevoir. So I'm going to be able to almost get to a Synchronize against Marowak. It's the same thing that happens every single time. And I've got nothing to hard counter Marowak with this lineup, but Primeape. So Primeape's got the Night Slash, not going to be stabbed. It's going to do a ton of damage though. So he's going to not shield. And I'm going to have to shield here because 2 Bone Clubs will knock me out back to back. So I'm going to need to shield at least 1. And then I'm going to have to shield again. So I'm going to farm up a ton of energy and then switch into Gallade and farm up here, and he's going to farm off of me. So 1, Shadow Ball won't kill me. It will kill me. Update. So I'm going to use a cross chop here for bait. This should be shield bait. And he is going to shield. He's going to shield. So I'm going to farm up. And I think I would win this no matter what. He switches. So I go for a cross chop after I farm up a ton of energy. I'm really low. And he's like, I didn't want you to be able to farm, but I was able to farm the perfect amount of energy and take a GG in this perfect match against Easily Done 27. Very well played. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If there's any Pokemon that you want me to try out for the Sinister Cup, put it down below in the comments because I'll definitely do it. I'm trying to try out as much stuff as I can with my dust because I never have any dust, guys. You know how it is with me. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it.